mark it on the calibration form. This process is repeated with each different length of calibration rod, and the reading is recorded. Length and height measuring equipments are non-calibrated if they are 3 millimeters off the mark. If the digital counter gives a clearly inaccurate reading, use a magnetic screwdriver to unfasten the screws that hold the counter in position. Slide the counter out of its case. Move the headboard to the lowest point along the horizontal board. Adjust the reading on the counter manually to the minimum indication on the instrument and turn the counter to the correct reading. Double check that the reading is accurate and screw the counter down firmly. Move the headboard to the lowest point along the vertical piece. Compare that reading to the minimum value indicated on the back prop. Mark the minimum point on the calibration form. Then, stand a calibration rod of known length on the flat base of the stadiometer. Bring the headboard squarely over this rod and record the reading on the calibration form. This process is repeated with each different length of calibration rod, and the reading is recorded. If there is a disagreement at any of the known lengths, bring it to the attention of the supervisor. The surface of the scale should be clean. It is recommended that foot marks be pasted on the scale to indicate where subjects should stand. This will ensure that the subject's weight is evenly distributed on the scale. The temperature in the room where the scale is used should not exceed 45 degrees centigrade. The uniscale does not function properly at higher temperatures. In addition, there should be sufficient light to activate the solar panel. First, check that the value 0 is displayed after covering the solar panel for a fraction of a second. If it does, mark 0.0 on the calibration form. Successively weigh the test weights of 3.0, 5.0, 10.0, 20.0, and 28.0 kilograms and record the results on a calibration form. Tar the scale with the 20 kilogram test weight and weigh the 5 kilogram test weight. Record the result on the calibration form. Tar the scale again with an adult standing on it and weigh the 3 kilogram test weight. Again, record the result on the calibration form. If any of the recorded weights are different from the test weights, inform the supervisor. The uniscale cannot be calibrated in the field. It needs to be replaced in case of a problem. Check whether the needle indicates 0 millimeters when the caliper jaws are closed and mark down the reading on the calibration form. Inspect whether the needle moves smoothly and continuously with the opening of the caliper jaws. Test the calipers with the calibration block at 10, 20, and 30 millimeter test points and record the readings on a calibration form. The Holstein calipers have an adjustable dial that can be moved around to reset it if the needle has moved off the 0 mark. The fact that this can be done easily means that it will often move and should therefore be checked before every use. It is rare but not impossible for the calipers to go out of calibration. When checking calibration status, there may be slight variations in readings at different test points. No more than 0.2 millimeters, caused by the metal block's contraction and expansion in response to fluctuations in temperature. If the caliper is off by 0.5 millimeters, it needs to be replaced. If the needle sticks or moves jerkily, there's a plunger in the center of the rotary dial that should be oiled lightly to help the needle move smoothly again.